everyone, welcome to TPD. I am Rajiv Gupta, faculty of the Social Studies in your school. In this video, we are going to talk about the Social Studies syllabus. This will be the introduction video for the class 4. So, let's begin. The first slide here, you can see this is the cover page. What is cover page of your book? Cover page of book which title is social media. Here are the some pictures. You can see a man sitting here, another man is here, a picture, a lady, another person, and here is an elephant. This person, which picture this is this? This is basically a statue of Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha. This lady is what doing? She is doing in a dance known as Bharatanatyam. This man is our father of a nation known as Mahatma Gandhi, and this is our national emblem known as Ashok sign. Okay, this is all about the cover page. In this next slide, the total syllabus of the social studies. Do you know what is the means of the social studies? Social studies means to study about other society. There are the so many aspects: economic aspects, historical aspects, geographical aspects. To knowing about everything in a detail, it's come under social studies. Okay, your syllabus of this particular subject is divided into the 23 chapters. Okay, first chapter is the India, our country. In this particular lesson, we will learn about our country, about the neighboring countries, and the physical features of our India. Then in the second lecture, means second chapter, is about the northern mountains. There are the 6 physical divisions of the India. So first one is about the northern mountains. Here is our country. Okay, I'm trying to draw. Let's see if I can make. Oh, so dirty. So in the northern part of India, there is a mountain range found here, which known as the northern mountains. The northern mountains is the Trans-Himalayan range and the Himalayan range. Then in the south of this particular northern mountain, here is a plain form known as the northern plains. Then we will learn about the northern plains in the chapter number 3. Then fourth chapter is about the western part of our country. In western part of our country, is a desert found which is known as the Great Indian Desert or the Western Desert. There are the 4 major directions. Always on the top is north, opposite to the north is south. In left side always is west direction, and in the right side always is east direction. Then southern plateau, in the southern part of India. This part is found here in plateau, which is meant by the volcanizing process, known as the Deccan Plateau. The 6th chapter is about the coastal plains and the islands. As you know, our 2 union territory found inside the ocean. Here is an ocean. Here is an island known as the Andaman Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal, and another island here is found which known as the Lakshadweep Island in the Arabian Sea. These are our islands. Islands means any portion of the land which is is surrounded by water bodies known as island. Then coastal plains, the plain in these 2 sides are known as the coastal plains. Then next chapter is about chapter number 7, life in the northern mountains. Means people, what kind of cultivation they do, what kind of dresses they wear, what kind of occupation they do. We will learn in this particular chapter in the mountain staging. Then life in the northern plains, same kind, means important city of the northern place, what kind of the crops grown here, what kind of the occupation people do here. Then same topics we will in chapter number 9 in the western deserts. Then chapter number 10 is about the life in the southern plateau. Again we will read about the southern portion of the India, I mean southern states like uh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Then life in the coastal plains and the islands, same things we will repeat here, but in the content stuff, coastal plains. Then chapter number 12 will be about the climate of the India. We will see the how many weathers found here, what is the climate of a country. Then chapter number 13 will about our natural resources. We will learn the definition of the resources, the natural resources, where they found, what are their distributions, what are their usage, and how we can conserve them. Then chapter number 14 will about the soil of India. There are so many soil. Soil is basically where we grow our crops. There are the four types of the soil we will learn. We will learn about the composition of the soil, what kind of the chemicals found inside it, how we can grow its productivity, etc., etc. Which soil is better for the coffee plantation or the tea plantation or the fruit plantations. Then chapter number 15 will be about the water resources of the India. Water resources in India means from which sources we are getting the waters. Like we have sources from the rivers, from the oceans, from the ponds. This is all about this. Chapter number 16 will be about forest in India. There were two types of basically forest. First one is known as evergreen forest. The second one is known as the deciduous forest. Then the few other types also we will learn in this chapter. Then chapter number 17, mineral resources of the India in our country. Which type of the mineral resources like aluminum, iron, gold, diamond, or coal, petroleum. These are the basically known as mineral resources. And in India, out of these mineral resources, which one is found and in which location. Then chapter number 18 is about agriculture and livestock rearing. Agriculture means farming, doing farming of the wheat, sugarcane, rice, barley, etc., etc., mustard, oil seeds. Then livestock rearing. As you know, our country has the most of the cattle. So what is the cattle rearing we will learn. Then chapter number 19 is about the industry. Industry is the place where the raw material converted in on a finished product. Like suppose we are growing cotton in the field, and the cotton is converted in the clothes like a shirt. Suppose you are wearing your uniform, it is made by the cotton. So cotton is converted into your school uniform. Where? That place is known as industry. Then chapter number 20 will be about the human resources. Human resources means we all are the humans. Okay, we can increase our productivity by studying so hard and facility. If we are healthy, we can. I mean, health and education. Health and education both are the facility. If we are providing to the human, they can be in resources. Then chapter number 21 is about the communication. Communication is to convey our message from one person to another person, from one place to another place. For example, you are here and you are quarantined in your home, and you just want to say hi, hello, how are you, my friend. You want to talk, but your friend is in another city. What you will do? You will use a mobile phone or the postcard, etc., to talking. So the process which you are using to convey your message is known as the means of communication, and this process is known as the communication. This is all about the chapter number 21. Then chapter number 22 about the means of the transport in India. Same way, if you want to go at your friend home, so There are so many way you can go. You can go by the roadway. You can go by the airplane. You can go by the water ships. So what are the different types of the transport mediums? Then last chapter will be famous personalities. Personality means the person who have contribute to our society or the country so many things. They are famous for that kind of work. Like I can take example of our former president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Why he is known today also, even today also after is that because he was the missile man of our country. Same way we know Mahatma Gandhi as our father of nation. Why? Because he got us freedom from the Britishers. Same way, there are so many personality. Few of them we will learn in this chapter. So this is the total syllabus of social study, 23 chapters. In the next lecture, we will start with the first chapter. Okay, thank you.